Hi everyone. If you have been following along, you all know I have been working on disciplining my mind and getting my affairs in order. Today, I am sharing the hard lesson I have learned about success and boundary. So, we are covering everything from what success means to why not everyone who is familiar is actually your friend, and the crucial difference between being polite and giving someone your trust. So stick around for the full breakdown. So I want to first start with let's say the part one. What is this part one I'm talking about here? The part one I'm talking about is the disciplines of success and what? And boundary. So, the introduction of defining success, which I want to first of all welcome everybody. And today I want to talk about something deeper than just money or work. I want to talk about success. Most people think success is a destination you arrive at. But if you want to understand success, you have to look at it as disciplined growth. And to me, success is the person who has the discipline to track every single naira of their outflow. I don't know if you are getting me. So it is not just about what you make. That's what I'm saying. It is about having the mind to control what you spend so you can build the life you actually want. I mean the future you actually want. Yes. Success is when your daily habits match your what? Your daily habit match your big dream. And the part two I want to say is familiarity versus friendship. And as you grow, you will notice people reacting to you differently. You must learn to distinguish between familiarity and trust. Familiarity and friendship. Sorry. Familiarity is just about time and proximity. You might work together, live in the same neighborhood, or talk every day. But familiarity does not mean they know your heart. Someone who just familiar might what? It might push you toward things you don't like. And true friendship, however, is what? Is built on respect. Is built on respect. A real friend does not just know your face, they respect your boundaries. If you say you are not interested, a friend hears you the first time because they value your peace of mind more than their own agenda. So that's the difference. Always try to keep noticing what I'm trying to say. So let's move forward to the part 3. I want you to pay very attention to this one because it's very important. What I'm talking about is politeness versus trust. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This brings me to a very important rules for your life. Never confuse politeness with trust. That's what I'm saying. And for example, let's say, as for me, I choose to be polite of who I am. Politeness is my discipline. It is how I show my character to the world, even to people I don't particularly agree with. Are you already in between? But trust is a sacred bond. Yes, trust is a sacred bond. Sorry. I can be polite to a stranger or someone pushing a bad deal, but I only give my trust to those who have proven they are consistent. Trust is why I can't be transparent with my progress. That's what I'm saying. If I have to hide things from you, there's no foundation for a real friendship. So before I move to the next part 4, I have a setup. The setup I want to explain. Polite is easy. You can be polite to a stranger, as I just said. You can be polite to a customer or someone you barely know. But trust is earned. And the story here, which I want to briefly explain, is I recently had a situation where a customer sent a bit of extra money. So I decided to test the situation, not to be difficult, but to see who I was actually dealing with. When I acted as though that money was essential for my transport, guess what? She don't get angry or try to keep it. Instead, she showed kindness and patience, offering me time to pay it back. And the lesson here is that moment more that moment taught me more about her than 100 polite conversation ever could. Politeness is how you treat people you don't know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I almost done. So, what I am saying here, trust is built on how people act when they think no one is watching or when there's an opportunity to take advantage. So, let me quickly go. The conclusion, the call to action. So, as you go through your week,